Hello, hello, and welcome back to another Reflections from the Second. I'm sort of loading up a couple as I do a few days worth of dishes. And that's the thing when you live by yourself, right? One is the accumulation of the dishes can take time, especially if you're just by yourself and using 1 or 2 plates a day. Takes a little while, so clearly there's a few days worth here. But also sometimes I just don't really want to do it, so I don't. Anyway, what to talk about? What to talk about? I don't know. There you go. So often we miss out on opportunities in life because we worry about what other people think. We worry maybe that we can't do something. We worry about looking bad in front of other people. I say fuck it, fuck that. I've done some pretty interesting and unique things in my life. And in doing so have changed the lives of many people. And when I reflect on those things, I realise that they all happened. And what I should say is when I talk about changing the lives of many people, I also changed my life significantly. The experiences that made me realise what I am and who I am and where I am. And when you start off as a high school dropout and your primary ambition in life is to be a welder, and I still weld today because I love sticking 2 bits of metal together. And then you get to nearly 50, which is where I am now, and so much more has been achieved. And the cool part is that I don't even think I'm not even halfway there. Well, maybe I am, but I haven't peaked. And what I know is that I continue to have these unique and interesting experiences, and I know that those unique and interesting experiences are leading to something else, are leading to more opportunities to change myself and change others. But don't walk away from things don't walk away from challenges. Don't worry if you can't do it. One of the great lines is fake it till you make it. And I totally agree. So often, we live in a society that, we go for a formal education system where we're not encouraged to look at what other people do and how other people do it. They call it cheating. Oh, you're cheating. For me, whenever I needed to know something or needed to do something, and I didn't know how, I didn't know what, I knew the outcome but nothing more. What I would do is I'd find someone who was already doing it and take inspiration from them. Listen to what they have to say. Watch, listen and learn. Again, 3 great words. It's okay to be inspired by other people. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to not have all the answers. It's actually okay not to have any of the answers. Because that's where the adventure is, that's where the fun is, that's where the learning starts and comes from. So take that opportunity. Say yes. Step forward or volunteer when you know, when your little heart is racing and it's telling you, no. And just know you can do it. Know that the universe would never put you in a situation that you can't deal with, that you can't manage, that you can't succeed in. And also, what does success look like? You know, some of my greatest accomplishments in life have come through, you know, have finished with failure. But the accomplishment, the achievement is the achievement of doing it, of taking on that challenge. Don't you hate it when your scrubbing brush just won't take off the gunk? You know, sometimes it's the journey, it's not the destination. And you know, so often you'll hear people say that, oh, it's all about the journey, and it is. You know, it's not about living in tomorrow. It's not about, oh, come on. It's not about worrying about, you know, what's going to happen then. It's just enjoy the now, enjoy the present. You know, bask in the madness. Know that success is on its way. And what might need to happen is that redefining of what success is. Embrace the journey. Have a laugh. Have fun. Challenge yourself. Believe. Believe in the universe. Believe in yourself. And just know that you can always do and be more than you believe you can be. Know that. That's where wholeness comes from. That's where the magic comes from. That's where the light shines from. Because what you're doing is you're genuinely being who you are, not what people have told you you can be. Hold on. Coffee. Tell you what, if you want a really good travel coffee plunger, these are great. Got this from the beautiful Kylie Wheeler. Amazing clinical psychologist in Australia these days. But a great gift from her when she came. Well, she left actually. Coffee plungers. Goes anywhere. Robust as. Clean and tidy. Anyway. Enough from me. Hey, look, like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you do. What is it in your life that makes you excited? What is it in your life that makes you a little scared? Till soon.